Black and White Network supporters, make sure you check out the Black and White Network merchandise store. Link in the description. Use promo code USA First, all one word. USA First, all one word. 25% off now. I'm back. Rudrance for Black and White Network. Well, the other day I made a video where we found out that the new CN CEO would be making even more cuts at the network, as we know. The network that once did the play-by-play on Desert Storm. That's how CNN blew up, so to speak, as what was the definitive and only cable 24-hour news network at the time, has turned into a leftist, radical propaganda socialist machine over there, spitting out a bunch of nonsense. Now, it should be noted, common sense Americans, most of them have turned off CNN. Their ratings are putrid. And we will look at the ratings on this particular show that this blowhard is attached to. Now, it's funny. I wake up every morning and I turn on Fox and Friends first. That's the pre-5 a.m. show, and then it rolls over into Fox and Friends. I think Fox and Friends Weekend is the better show, actually, more than the show during the week, because they start the show with the national anthem playing in various forms every week. And I like their host, Will Kane, and Duffy Campos and Pete Hestes. I like their show better, okay? The weekend show. Anyway, needless to say, you wake up, you want a morning show that at least has some banter, a little bit of humor, can kind of laugh every now and then, even while covering the more rough topics of the day, in other words, talking about Biden, right? But not with CNN New Day. No, they wake up and, their host is mad continuously. Well, she's going to be even more mad. She's going to be even more mad because it looks like she's either getting reduced to a lesser role, or she's going to be doing her best Jeffrey Toobin / Brian Stelter impersonation and hitting the door. Now, supposedly, CNN is wanting to right the ship more towards a middle kind of network, a moderate kind of network, kind of what News Nation is attempting to do, but we don't know. I still don't know if that will happen. I just don't buy it, and I don't think it matters. I think so many of us have tuned out CNN that I think they're a sinking ship over there. CNN, this is Outkick, Bobby Burack with the story. CNN to blow up woke, failing morning show with angry lady. Yeah, this bee is angry as hell. The following firing of Brian Stelter, CNN CEO Chris Light, plans to take the same axe to the morning show. Light and his team will blow up, quote, New Day, as first reported by Confider. This means co-host John Berman and angry morning lady Brianna Keilar could either move to a lesser role or join Stelter and Jeffrey Toobin as former employees. Forget Berman. Keilar is the most loathsome character at the network. Being a morning show host requires some sense of enjoyment. She has none. Even CNN viewers don't want to wake up to a miserable face every morning. She's pissed all the time. Some mornings are fine. No, they're not. I'd rather have a little humor with the delivery. She's very unhappy, on edge, reckless with the truth. She's like many CNN anchors, but does so in the morning and to lesser success. No one watches New Day. The show sucks. It sucked for years. Just 263,000 viewers watched the opening hour, 6 a.m. of the show on Friday. Now, let's just take a look at that real fast to give you some perspective. This is actually last Wednesday. I just picked a random day, okay, over at Mediate. I pulled it up. Here we go. 6 a.m. Fox and Friends. 1,091,000 viewers. New Day, 329,000. Yikes. God, Morning Joe, 899,000. Unbelievable. So, yeah, truly nobody is watching that show whatsoever. More people watch ESPN morning show Get Up than New Day. That's not good. I told Vince Cognizia on his radio show Monday that CNN could not keep this joker on air if it plans are to redeem and to redeem both its reputation and business. Light hopes to put New Day on the same pedestal as Morning Joe and Fox and Friends, the competing cable morning shows. As the former EP of Joe, Light knows the value of a strong foundation in the morning. Consider that quite the challenge. While there's a lengthy list of improvements to Keilar, the bench at CNN remains lackluster. Laura Coates, Van Jones, Michael Smirkanish, is that right? Yeah, who cares? There ain't nobody watching you anyway. Smear campaign. Aren't the answers? Ideally, CNN could bring in a younger, on-the-rise broadcaster for the program, say Whit Johnson or Tom Lamas. Both hosts are under contract with ABC and NBC. So their ratings are terrible. And I did look up this battle axe that CNN has got over there. And this is the person we're talking about. Let's just listen to a little something. She gonna talk bad about Fox here.
The tsunami of disinformation jeopardizing American democracy without talking about the mothership, Fox. I don't call it news, even if they do, because it's not news. It is lucrative, however, raking in hundreds of millions of dollars for Fox Corp last year as it shovels out stuff like this.
Of all the things that January 6th was, it was definitely not a violent terrorist attack.
So let's not take the word of Fox's chief propagandist on that. Let's see what Chris Wray, Donald Trump's pick to head the FBI, says.
Unfortunately, as you noted, Mr. Chairman, January 6th was not an isolated event.
Oh, God, come on. Okay, so that's the kind of crap they're showing on that show, and no wonder the ratings are putrid. My God, I can only imagine. So let me know in the comments, do you watch this show? I've never... Honestly, the only reason I knew who this person was because people like Gutfeld and Jesse Waters and Greg Kelly over at Newsmax, and some of those guys, Tucker is another one, have actually shown clips of her. And, yeah, boy, she's a peach, isn't she? Yikes. Wake up every morning to that, and, yeah, you probably will immediately run to Twitter and start tweeting out how upset and offended you are by something somebody said 12 years ago. Maybe we found the exact show that everybody on Twitter watches. That and Joy Reid's Readout. I don't know. Every single Fox show, by the way, triples her morning show, by the way, on ratings. I looked. Triples or more than triples or quadruples or, get 7 times the amount of viewers. 8 times in some cases. 10 times in some cases. Tell me what you think. Black and White Network supporters, another CNN show bites the dust. Good. Burn it all to the ground. Who gives a shit? The only thing I care about over there is restore the Snyderverse. I mean, ultimately, that's what all this is about because Discovery, but CNN, HBO, etc., etc., etc. Bye, angry lady. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.